What do men do, thinking it makes them seem attractive, but actually shows a total misunderstanding of women? Bragging about being violent or about how they got what they wanted out of someone by browbeating or threatening them. Just makes you look like a wannabe tough guy with anger problems. Being rude to people even if it's not you, still very unattractive. Verbally refer to himself as an alpha. Full body cringe material. Using terms of endearment, babe, cutie, baby girl, sugar lips, etc., when you don't know her. The way around this is calling everyone comrade. Excellent way to seize the means of reproduction, comrade. Stating what they're like in bed in the early stages of conversation. I'm great in bed. I can sleep for days. Oh yeah? Well, I can also snacks in bed without getting crumbs all over my Elmo sheets. Being super overprotective / violent towards men in your surroundings. It doesn't show you're badass. It shows you're insecure. Oh man, this is even worse if they threaten your brother. That's an instant nope under most circumstances. Shit on their friends to make them look confident. Just makes you look like an asshole, and probably won't respect her either. It takes some comedy skills to be funny at the expense of someone and get them to laugh along. Not as many people have that as they think. Revving up their car. I'll never understand why they think that's hot. I just find loud cars annoying. Tip: most of us aren't doing it to make girls find us hot. It's fun to do, and most car enthusiasts like the way their car sounds. There's nothing a guy can do that will please or repel all women in the world, but I myself dislike the move some guys obviously learn from porn and try to use with me. Him: I'm gonna duck you like a porn star. Me: no, PLS don't. Wearing too much cologne. Yuck. How much is too much? My sense of smell is horrible. The hot car. A lot of car guys get the fast car thinking it's a panty dropper, and then it's actually other car guys that walk over to check it out. It's like long nails for girls. It's only done for other girls. Unless you're actually into other girls, in which case you avoid long nails like the plague. Talking about how much money they make and then whining about the women they're attracting. You're only gonna attract one type, buddy. It amazes me that some men who use money to fish for women have the audacity to claim that all women are gold-digging whores because that's all he can attract. Eschewing traditional girly or feminine things, from drinks to food to colors to activities. That pink drink in a martini glass won't make your dick shrink, man. Neither will a dance class. Unsolicited dick pics. Hey, I've sent many and never heard a single complaint back. Or anything at all. Being a dick. And I don't mean it like jokingly being a dick like guys do with each other, I mean just being an all-around dick. I don't think many guys assume that makes them attractive? Or do you mean like over-assertive? You're so much better than all those other women. You're not like the other girls. Yes, I am, goddamn it. The other girls have tails. Offering to pay for things when there are strings clearly attached. You can pay next time. Catcalling. Maybe they want to feel superior, but it just straight up scares the shit out of women. Just don't do it, fellas. I'd kiff other women feel like this, but when I see a guy like flexing his muscles and acting tough, it's really not that attractive. It makes you seem like you're full of yourself and shallow. It's way better when you just do something normal like carry groceries back and you can see the muscles flex under the shirt, or just stretch BC, you're not showing off. Modesty is attractive in my opinion. I like to do curls with grocery bags and milk jugs. It helps me remind my wife who the alpha is after she beeps the horn and makes me come out to carry groceries inside. Showing you where they punched through their wall because they were angry. Is it supposed to make them look strong? It just makes them look violent and out of control, which is definitely not sexy. If they live in Europe, that would definitely make them very, very strong. Shirtless selfies and dating profiles. It seems like they think about what they'd like to see in a profile and that's what they put in theirs. But women generally aren't as visually motivated as men, so it's a little overboard. It isn't that they aren't visually motivated, it's that it shows the guy has absolutely no idea how dumb it looks. Have some class and put some clothes on. Negging, definition from Google if you don't know it. An act of emotional manipulation whereby a person makes a deliberate backhanded compliment or other negative comment to another person to undermine their confidence and increase their need of the manipulator's approval. I know that this is supposed to be a strategy to get women interested in you, but as a woman I have to say that it's an instant turn off for me, and makes me think the guy is creepy and immature. I don't expect all men to find me to be their ideal type, but if someone's choosing, or attempting, to date me, then they should be lifting me up, not trying to make me feel badly about myself. Talking bad about their exes and always playing the victim in past relationships. That's funny. I was out with a date once and, for lack of anything better to say, said nice car for something small. It's a Porsche. He said with this look like I was a flaming idiot. Apparently he was trying to impress me. Joke's on him. The only people who are impressed by cars are, well, people who are impressed by cars. I know a guy from Pakistan who bought a new BMW to increase his chances of attracting American women. Does he think they're all about vanity and money? I doubt the ones that are will lead to happiness and fulfilling relationships. Chicks dig a dude with money. Well, not all chicks. The kind who would double up on a dude like me do. When a guy at the bar buys a woman a drink, when she's obviously not interested. You mean like after they've already asserted that they aren't interested, or as a first move kind of thing? Being really immature and acting like a fraternity bro type. Just no. Especially when you're well over college age. Trying too hard to impress you, where they lose their personality and just say what they think you want to hear. Or apologizing for talking to you because they assume you won't give them the time of day. I'm pretty sure most of us have realized by now that flowers and candies aren't tokens with a 100% chance for sex in return, because subs like the incels operate have really blown that one up for all to see. When they say something to get a reaction that is blatantly fake, like make up crazy stories. Or when they try to read poems and say things like "you're so sweet, I'm going to cherish you and put you on a shelf." Like, get out of here with your pretend Disney prince facade. No one likes it, and the girls you hook with it will realize that men that actually care about you won't do that. Interesting. My ex-boyfriend used to kiss me if I was speaking for too long. Like I'd be telling a story or something crazy that happened in my day and I'd be all worked up and he'd kiss me, thinking that was a charming way to shut me up, but shutting up a girl isn't charming. Smoke. That's why you should always use lube. Really cannot say this enough. Dick pics. Seriously, women are on average biologically less visually stimulated than men, and let's be honest, a close-up of anyone's junk, yours or ours, doesn't look like a box of kittens. Not the first view of you that we are hoping for. Might sound obvious, but continue to repeatedly try it on, even after being told no or politely being humored. For some reason rom-coms have made it seem attractive for someone to pursue until they get the person. Like it creates the impression they're passionate or fight for what they want or something. It's not attractive and it's quite aggravating, and honestly frightening for some people. Steroids. The average woman does not find muscularity beyond what is naturally attainable to be any more attractive. The exceptions are women with muscle fetishes and women who do gear themselves. You're assuming that men are doing that to attract women, when most of the bodybuilding types I know are doing it for themselves. Send dick pics unsolicited. When they ignore the girl they want. I've never understood that shit. I ducking hate when a guy ignores me and I instantly discard him if he does it. Probably for the better. Brag about the size of their dick. Like 0.05% of women will give a duck at all. I have a medium dick. It can talk to ghosts. Literally ripping the clothes off of someone during sex. I've done this a couple of times, and it's 100% always pissed them off. Will never do again. Yeah, never understood the whole ripping off someone's shirt, breaking off all the buttons. Like, I was gonna wear that after this, you know? I get the whole heat of the moment thing, but let's be respectful of other people's property while we smash. Honestly, that doesn't exist. As long as your point is to charm a lady who's into that kind of stuff, you're doing it right. After all, there are a lot of women and they're all different. All the dude bro shit. Tap out /Ed Hardy UFC clothes, or huge designer labels. Baggy, ill-fitting, or dirty clothes, shoes, hats. Bragging about money, cars, working out. Bragging about sexual exploits. Slagging all the women they've dated, All women are _ you're not like other women. No adulting skills, thinking it's funny/cute that you can't cook, clean your place, do your laundry. No conversation skills. If you tune out when the topic shifts away from sports/cars/video games/your hobby of choice, and can't even feign interest in other things, or always try to chime in about yourself. Having no interests that aren't passive consumption. If you don't leave the house, and all you can do is talk about watching sports, surfing the internet, gaming, hanging out, drinking, watching porn, bye-bye. Talking over a girl, or not being willing to graciously accept when a woman is more knowledgeable than you about something, and willing to ask questions and learn from her. Treating wait staff like shit, or trying to prove that you're tough by being shitty to other people. Talking shit about your friends, or all your stories make you the hero or victim. Machismo. Yes, there's a small number of women who might find that hot to fuel your confirmation bias, but in my experience the overwhelming majority finds it off-putting. I subscribe to the original definition of machismo as it was once legitimately used in Mexico: a strong but gentle hand, a quiet dignity, a fair use of power, a predisposition toward providing for and protecting la familia. I weep for its present state. Over-respecting us. We don't like that. I respect that. Many men try to act like a knight in shining armor in an attempt to always support the woman, give in to any/all of their needs. However, it comes off as super desperate and overly cringy. Explain things. Constantly and unprompted. Trying to make your voice deeper and manlier. Hey, sounding like the guy from the Green Mile. Thanks for listening to another episode of RedditX. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any stories. Feel free to share your own stories below in the comments. Have a good day.